a month, so we don't even know really what they're made of.
Yeah, truth is, it's 1 month since they played, and this is really their first real matchup. You know, they're playing a team missing Albert Zolta.
Yeah.
Have you? He had LASIK surgery. Heard he's doing well, and he really hasn't kicked off yet, hitting yet, Nathan Albert Zolta. But yeah, AB Saka's team playing two now against a red hot Orioles, and I think the storyline for the Orioles with all their bats and all their everything, and there's Steven Chalouz and Maurice, it's Max Yedid.
Yeah, Max Yedid, once again, you know, what a difference a year makes is, as we said last year, coming off rotator cuff surgery. So, you know.
Yeah, Matt Harvey should have used his doctor. Because Max Yedid, it's his third shutout of the season.
Yeah.
And that's not an easy thing to do. And it's funny, we've been talking about scores this year. The scores got more normal as the season goes, and we thought that would happen. But we don't know what Lockton's all about, but they do have a lot of good veteran bats in this lineup. So for Max Yedid, not just to throw a 12-0 shutout with no pressure, a 1-0 game.
Yeah.
That's huge.
And, you know, again, the wind was blowing in a little bit on Dow. But, you know, it was that team was coming in, you know, as you mentioned, a lot of question marks on Locked In. And, you know, they're going to have a lot of games to make up in the next, the next couple of weeks.
And AB Saka, to a man, will tell you himself, he doesn't even know exactly what he's doing with his field yet. Robert Tobias, who I usually call Joey, was at third, and now I hear he might not be the full-time third baseman. Maybe Charles Harari will be back there. He's still tinkering. I mean, he still has a lot of games to play, so maybe he doesn't know exactly what he wants to do. But one thing about Tobias I did hear is, and everybody's telling me, it's the third time I heard it from different teams playing them, this kid's got a real bat.
Yeah.
He's got a real stick. But again, they have a good lineup. Big credit you got to give. He was sick, and he's a trooper, and he came for the Orioles. He got the game-winning hit, the lone RBI of the game, Nathan Kushner.
Nathan Kushner, who never seems to amaze. I mean, he goes late every year.
Late, 12th round. This is a feel-good story if you ever heard one.
And he produces wherever he goes. He really produces. He's got a good bat, and he's solidified himself.
He really did as an outfielder. I think he's played right field. He's been playing a lot of right field. Like I said, Zolta was missing Albert, so they put Louis in left and Kushner in right. They didn't miss a beat defensively.
And if there is a silver lining, AB Saka did hold Chalouz to a respectable 3 for 6.
Right, 3 for 6.
Which is almost like
it's a victory.
It's like almost hitless. He did have one big triple. I was to the right center.
Did he come? Was that in game 1?
Yeah.
And he was the lone run to score?
Yeah.
Wow. So the one hit Chalouz got was the game-winning run.
You said Kushner did drive him in, right? I believe it was.
Wow. So if that's good, that's true. But good job. Yeah, AB Saka did contain him. Maybe Chalouz's going to slow down as the season goes. Opposition's hoping so.
Yeah.
But then again, you know, sometimes you get a 1-0 game and things change game 2. I know you mentioned the wind was coming in, and this season, as we mentioned 1,000 times, the weather's been crazy, and we've had a lot of weird windy games, both wind coming in or coming out. But game 2 was another low-scoring battle.
Yeah. So you got to give Locked In a lot of credit also, holding that powerful lineup.
That's right, AB Saka.
4 runs on a day. But you know, not much offense, and so the Orioles did get the sweep.
They won the second game,
3-1. 3-1, and you know, so they're almost I think they probably guarantee themselves a bye. I would think at least at this point. I think at 8-2. I don't know.
I mean, if they lose out, things could break weird, maybe. But yeah, I think everybody's penciling them in for one of the 2 byes.
Which makes it better for the league, actually. If they run away with it, all the other teams.
At this point, right? At this point, everybody